this is going to be an all-timer show if they don't show Silksong.
Premiere.
Premiere. What?
This is Silksong.
This is ridiculous. Please, come on.
Oh.
What's this? Oh!
Enough yet?
No.
Wait! Wait, no. Wait. What is this?
Animation stuff's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting fucked up.
IP bait game? I don't know.
Imagine if this is a
You
gacha.
understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
It's not IP bait because this is not how the story goes.
I'd like to propose a third option.
Okay, for the Game of Thrones, the game shown is kind of ITV. It is
Guys.
also not the same story.
Guys.
The guy who's
Wait.
going to throw you off this
Hold.
I'm-
Hold.
Hey, no.
I trusted you.
Oh! Oh my fucking god. What?
Yup. This is pretty.
Brother. We're getting infinite tag.
Holy shit, look at the
invincible
golem.
tag time? Loops? Wait, loops?
Where she got Ari super 3v3 tag another one.
So many
Another
Another one.
man.
Infinite tag fighter.
Another one.
Invincible
How
tag
many
fighter?
tag fighters?
That's crazy.
How many tag
We
fighters?
have 2v2, we have 3v3, and even 4v4, man. God.
Covering every inch.
This looks pretty high budget too. Oh, yeah,
Oh
fucking
shit, they got. Oh,
the gore.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
2026.
wait,
Wait, who developed it?
it's Skybound
I'm curious.
Games.
No, it wasn't NRS.
You know what? This is gonna be really funny if
I think
DNF
the
doesn't.
art
never-
looks really sick actually.
If DNF never gets an Evo, but Invincible does.
Square Enix bringing more.
Wait, there's a
of the
website?
critically acclaimed
I mean, that's
Final
not that
Fantasy
unlikely to happen, you know,
franchise to our
Xander.
homes.
I wouldn't be
Team
surprised
Ninja
if this got into
returning to
Evo
the
before.
beloved series
I mean, I
they
don't think the
debuted.
NF
Depends on the, but I don't know what's.
You've also seen
Like, how
the
big it's gonna
next
be.
Xbox
Okay.
hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld.
It's like character showcase.
Which lets you bring
Dude, it's
your
gonna be hard
Xbox
competing in the
experience
tag
and your
fighting game
library
space next
with you
year.
anywhere.
Essentially.
I hope you
Yeah,
enjoy the
dude. I
breadth
don't,
and
guys.
depth of the games,
I'm starting to
updates,
think that Hunter x
experiences that are
Hunter
coming to
might
Xbox from
have
our
some
partners and our
competition.
own creative teams.
If they show another tag fighting game
Immediately
though,
after showcase, our direct
I'm feeling
begins.
another one.
It really
You'll go
was that
inside the
everyone
studio
saw.
for an
Damn, there's no
extended
Marvel
look
vs.
at the
Capcom
Outer
out right
Worlds
now,
2
and then
and
everyone's
Grounded.
like at the same time.
Thanks for joining us today.
One
Wait,
last
I thought it's
review.
2 hours.
All right, it happened. We have another tag fighter on our hands, and this time it's Invincible. It was just announced like a couple minutes ago at Expo Showcase, and we're just gonna look through. We're gonna break down. I'm gonna give you my impressions. I've heard rumors about this game, and it seems like people are pretty impressed, but we don't really know who developed this game. Skybound Games. Wait, maybe let me Google this. Skybound Games. This is like Skybound are the ones that own Invincible and The Walking Dead, I think. But yeah, we officially might have for next Evo, as you said, a 2v2 fighter in 2SKO, 3v3 Invincible, and 4v4 with Marvel Talk on Fighting Souls. This trailer was like pretty low frame rate, but I actually kind of think this style works for like a video game. But I mean, this is just a cutscene. Like, the actual gameplay looked pretty different. I haven't really looked too close, except that I saw that there were a lot of combos, and it has air dashes, I think, and it's 3v3. I think the trailer was pretty good.
I hoped you'd understand why I had to do this. Accept our rule or die.
I'd like to propose a third option.
It does look a little NRS, yeah. But I think it looks better than NRS in motion, at least.
I'm not your son
I feel like the
anymore.
gore just
I'm the guy
reminds you
who's
too much of it.
going to throw you off this planet for good.
It does look like they have the original voice actors, no?
Trusted you.
But wait, the announcer fight sounds exactly like fucking NRS. I think the animations look a lot better than that though. But the sounds also sound a lot like NRS. I think it looks a lot better than NRS though. It is not NRS. It is not NRS. Like, we know it's not NRS, no? Like, it's Skybound and Quarter Up Games. Yeah. Alright, so so it seems to be some kind of launch. This is like some this looks like a like air dash, right? Yeah, look at this. Slow motion. Yeah, she has like she has like tri-dash movement. That's very interesting. It's very zoomed in for a TAG fighter, but that might just be for the trailer. I think this animation looks good. And I'm like a big NRS like animation hater. I think this game looks a lot better. I'm not sure I like the gore that much, but I don't know. I'm fine with it. This like EXs. This seems like to be like some kind of spin move that he can cancel. Oh, she has flight. She looks like Magneto. So look, bam. Air dash is up. Button. Flight. Button. Super. Yeah, she's definitely like a Magneto type.
Let's do this.
Need a hand?
Wait, what is this? So, blocks, jump cancels, super jumps, it looks like. Flips in. Some kind of type of knockback attack into tag. What the fuck? Is this like a guard cancel or is this just active tag? I can't tell. No, wait, this looks like, you know in Dragon Ball where you can do like a 2H, like a cinematic launcher, and then you tag into someone else and like you continue to combo. It looks kind of like that. Because Mark is the one that gets the hit here and then tags into Eve. And continues the combo. And then tags back into Mark.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
Eve with an install super sounds pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Jesus Christ, the gore. The head bash. I don't know, I think... Listen, we don't need another tag fighter at this point. Do I think this game is going to be the biggest one of them? No. But this looks pretty interesting to me. I'm not going to lie, man. Like, it looks like a traditional fighting game. Or like fighting game mechanics. It doesn't look like... It doesn't look like a modern fighting game. In a good way. So I'm interested for sure. And yeah, like the only other Street Fighter out is Net Impact. I know a lot of people view tag fighters like more than one person and 3v3 as the same. And 2v2 and 4v4, like they're all the same as long as it's not like 1v1 Street Fighter. But I think we've had a lot of Street Fighter clones recently, like Grand Blue Rising, Fatal Fury, etc. Like there's a lot of very ground-based fighters, even DNF, you know. So I do think it's nice that we have some change, but yeah, I don't know how this game is going to fare when it's also a superhero game that's trying to compete with, you know, it's trying to compete with Marvel Talk-On. It'll be interesting for sure, but I don't think it looks bad, actually. Like, I think it reminds me of Mortal Kombat in sound, but not actually in animation style at all. But yeah, it does look like it's like more advanced. Like they're already showing pretty long combos, and like it's not just like ABC auto combo either. Like, this seems to be like a jump string or something. It's E-axis. I'm very interested to see more. Dude, I really hope they get the original voice actors because I need J.K. Simmons, Omni-Man. I need Seth Rogen on the Alan, the alien, bro. That shit would be so fire. Yeah, this is pretty crazy. If you're a tag fighter fan like me, this has always been my favorite genre. You're gonna have a lot to play. You're gonna have a lot of different games to play. So whether or not you prefer like the 2v2 fighter in 2SKO, whether you like the Kuzuge, like balls to the walls and Net Impact, you like the new like weird one life bar that Marvel Talkon's gonna have, or you like this, which looks like a take on like 3v3 tag fighter with like air dashing and shit like that, but maybe with some new stuff. You'll be eating. And I know the first reaction for everyone's going to be like, wow, 2XKO or X game is screwed or this game is screwed. Like, isn't it good we just have a lot of companies investing in fighting games, giving fighting games a chance? And then whether this game or whatever game fails, the game that succeeds is probably going to be better for it because there's a lot more competition. There's a lot of things pushing the genre forward. Like, if Marvel Talk-On and 2SKO are the only ones that survive, then I think they will be better for it. Because these big companies like Riot and PlayStation Games that are supporting those games, they're going to have to invest more. They can't get away with making bad gameplay that like the core audience doesn't like. Now they're actually very incentivized to make, you know, like a proper fighting game that people really like to play. So it's from Skybound Games and in-house studio Quarter Up. So it's an in-house... Okay, interesting. Yo, Battle Beast though? I wonder, like, is Invincible big enough for... Is it big enough to have this? To like... I mean, I'm hype, but... I personally thought Invincible wasn't big enough to host a fighting game, but I guess the roster does kind of work. Let's see here. Brutal 3v3 tag fighting set in the Invincible universe where you can battle to the death as a team of fan favorite characters in iconic locations. Super moves and ultimates, blah, 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 leave your mess blood. Yeah, there's a gore. Captivating cinematic story mode with an original narrative from the writer of the anime. Okay, so it's like an alternate universe type thing. Arcade. Okay, so already it has a story mode which 2XKO won't have. There's training mode, competitive and casual multiplayer. Oh shit, look at this. This is the debut title from the newly formed Quarter Up, the first in-house studio at Skybound, led by the former members of the core Killer Instinct 2013 dev team. That's pretty cool. That gives me a lot of faith. That gives me a lot of fucking faith. All right, I think that's all I have for now. But I mean, let's stay tuned. Hopefully, there's more. And yeah, like, subscribe, all that shit. Bye, YouTube.